Hello. Welcome all. In continuation to this series of what's new in 2022 release wave 1, today we'll talk about a small but important enhancement into the product, which is now with this in 2022 release wave 1, the two-digit year will be evaluated between 1950 and 2049. So let's understand what this is. In the previous release of Business Central, the default behavior when you enter a two-digit in the year column or year part of a date, it was using your Windows setting, and then there was different behaviors based on different operating systems and different settings that you may be able to configure on your Windows device. So with 2020 release wave 1, if you are on Business Central SaaS, which we call Business Central Online, the input for a year field, two-digit year field, will be translated or converted between 1950 to 2049. But if you are using Business Central on-premise, then this change is not applicable more or less, but you can configure it based on the server setting, which is calendar two-digit year max, to have the similar experience. So let's quickly see where you see it on Windows on your computer about the date setting. When you go and search for date and time settings, and it's on my other screen, you go into regional formatting. From here, you go into additional date, time, and regional settings. That's opens control panel. Here you can set up the date and time, which pops up the clock, and then from here you can again change date and time, and then from here you can go to calendar settings, which then shows you this window, the region window, and here is the additional settings. And if you navigate to the time tab, sorry, to the date tab, here you see the calendar setting to interpret the year that you're entering. So as you can see, it's kind of equivalent to what Microsoft is doing right now, what you see on your Windows settings. But this change is because Business Central is a browser-based application, and you can use it from any operating system. And this setting vary from computers to computer or operating system to operating systems. So with this change, anytime you try to enter a date with two-digit, it will be converted to a year between these dates. So let's give it a try. Let's open sales orders. In there, let's try to key in date in a field. Let's say this requested every date. So if I do 1 1, okay, just to pick a number, 50, the system should convert it to 1950 because 2050 is not a valid value. Okay, so it converted it to 1950. But if I convert it to 1 48 or even 49, it should convert it to 20. So it converted it to 2048. So now you need to remember that when you are entering the dates in two-digit format, especially the year column, it will be interpreted or the value will be evaluated between 1950 and 2049. So that's all for today. I'll see you in the next video with another enhancement that came into the product with 2022 release wave 1. Till then, enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.